In this video, I'm going to be doing a digital channel audit for a graphic design company called Uniful Design. These digital channel audits, I look at their website, and in this case also the Facebook page and Instagram channel, and take a look at the content and see what they're doing really well so that we can all learn from that, and then maybe a couple of points of tweaking or things that they may want to adjust in order to make more of an impact with their business. And I've done this at their request. Okay, I haven't just picked somebody at random. So before I dive in, I'm Tiffany from Tiffany G Studios. I am a content marketing specialist and also creator of the Content Mastery Academy. It's a monthly membership to support entrepreneurs with their content marketing issues, woes, worries. Okay, it's all about helping you to be more consistent with your content and get the support for questions, and then also keep your content engaging, get the right strategies happening, and take away some of the stress and worry and overthinking that can sometimes happen when it comes to your content for your business. So in this video, I'm going to be doing, it's a very brief video, so I don't get to go into depth, but if you see anything here and you want to know more depth for your business, then click on the link below to the Content Mastery Academy. That is where you will get the depth and all of the information that you're looking for. So let's dive in. Uniful Design. Let me just go over to their website. Now, Uniful Design, I believe they're in a bit of a rebranding situation. They definitely have a new website and an old website. And Alycia Moffat, who sent me through the info stuff, that she filled out my form for this thing, she said that they were targeting cause-based, product-based businesses. And that's not quite what I'm seeing in their content. And that could be because they're in the middle of sort of rebranding and changing everything. It may be a recent decision that I'm not seeing in their content. So, Alycia, when you're watching this, just keep that in mind if I'm already pointing out things you're already planning on doing. Okay? And if you're not, then basically I'm going to be encouraging you to maybe turn up the dial on the cause-based stuff. And if you're not happy with that, then we definitely might need to have like another chat so that I'm giving you stuff that can help you. Anyway, let's dive in, shall we? Okay, so I'm loving the design. As soon as you get to the website, you have a clear idea of exactly who they service and what they're about, the product-based businesses. And everything I see here is what I would expect to see on a graphic designer's website, especially a graphic design agency. And in all my years doing content marketing for clients and everything, and digital marketing, I've had to hire a number of graphic designers. I've had to work with them. I've looked at a lot of these kinds of websites, so everything is what I would expect to see. The thing is that because of that, there's not as much to help you differentiate yourself from everyone else. I mean, there are awesome designs, and that's fantastic, but something that may help dial things up and help you differentiate yourself even more could be focusing on that cause-based, product-based businesses. And when Alycia sent through her form for me, she also talked about some struggles getting people to sign up to her email list, as well as opt-in ideas. And this is where I think the cause-based thing could be the answer to those woes, if you will. So this will become a bit clearer once I go through the social channels, and I'm also going to circle back to the website. But just taking a look at the Facebook page. So I can tell this hasn't probably been a huge focus. There's not a big amount of followers, and for that kind of stuff with Facebook, you need advertising in order to get your content seen on Facebook. as a business. That's kind of the way it goes. You start putting a few dollars a day in and you will up those numbers and up the amount of people who are seeing your content. That's why I teach when I teach content stuff, I teach people how to do advertising on Facebook, because that is how you get the eyeballs. You need to pay a little bit of money. Still cheaper than other forms of advertising. Let me dive in a little more here. So I love this post here where they talk about a client they've worked with, a cause-based client. I really love that, okay? I think that there's an opportunity. You could do a couple more lines here and talk about why you wanted to work with them, why their cause aligns with your values, why you're different, okay? More of the why of your business, and that stuff which hits the emotional stuff. Adding the why puts in the emotions. Those emotions attract attention. It'll also attract other people who have those cause-based businesses because they're friends with these cause-based businesses, things like that, okay? So, it's that thing that just sets you apart even more than what you're currently doing, okay? There's this post here for the newsletter sign up. And I think here, the thing about this is, and I see this a lot with businesses, especially with photographers as well. Photographers often, they're trying to attract clients by talking about photography, but the clients hire you for photography. They're not as interested in the details. So that's where the expert tips related to graphic design might not be as much of a play. I know you mentioned business straight after it, but when you've got two things in a sentence like that, it's the first one in English language that people kind of latch onto and remember, and then the second one maybe doesn't always land with people. So that's where changing the emphasis there to business tips, and that's more of what's in it for them. And the graphic design, you'll have all that there, but you don't need to tell them about it, okay? What will get them to sign up will be tips for their business. The other two things that you can do is put in cause-focused stuff in your newsletter. Do case studies of businesses you've worked with and how the cause and everything that they're about, how your graphic design helped them really promote their cause and sell more stuff. And that's the thing you hit every time. Slightly different ways, of course, but getting some of that stuff out there. Cause-based business owners, they flock together, they work together, they help each other, and they like to read stories about other people doing stuff well, because then they can emulate that stuff, right? So get some of that stuff into your newsletter. And then that could also help you with your opt-ins, because you can do, case studies for people to opt into. You could do, like interviews with maybe business tip experts. You could hire somebody to do business tips for people in e-commerce with product-based businesses. It's not your strength, but it's what people come there for. And it's okay to be a graphic designer, but not just talk about graphic design in your newsletter. You weave it in. It's subtle because people have more pressing concerns that would get them to sign up. But again, it's totally up to you if that's how you want to do things. It's definitely a personal choice to try that sort of strategy, but that is the kind of stuff that I would do. And see how it works and then adjust from there. So the same thing here with Instagram. I really love what you're doing with the imagery here. All looks awesome. I like your use of moving imagery in posts with this dog post, which has a bit of a video and movement to it. That's fantastic. I think you're missing the opportunity, like you're doing great with the hashtags, but you're missing the opportunity here in the descriptions to talk about what you stand for, your values, and how working with these brands align with your values, and put in that why stuff and really focus on that cause-based stuff, which again, once you tap into that, it unlocks a whole lot of extra content ideas, which I know that you were struggling with. So that is sort of why I'm suggesting that sort of thing, putting yourself into your client's shoes and talking to them about what they need, and then and also weaving your graphic design stuff into that as well, where it works. So again, coming back to the website now, just, you know, where you have examples of the brands you've worked with, you can work in that cause-based stuff and why you worked with them, why their cause matters to you. You know, I mean, like, you could be the cause-based product people and really ramp that up, like when you go into the brands you've worked with and that sort of stuff, you could ramp that up. But again, these are tweaks that I'm suggesting based on you know, having a look at your content for around an hour or so, right? And having a bit of a think about it. I don't know all the extra pieces that if I was sitting down and talking to you, you know, we could actually nut out and you could say, oh, well, I'm not doing that for this reason, or there's this reason, or there's more to it. But those are the things that, that occur to me. But you're doing so many things fantastically. That's bringing me to the end of my digital channel audit for those of you watching. If you are wanting some services by Uniful Design, if you think like you have a product-based business or you know somebody who does, then check out Uniful Design. The links are in the description below so that you can find out more about them and talk to them and get some help from them. If you have some questions or want to go deeper on anything I've raised in the content marketing side of things for your business, then use the link to the Content Mastery Academy below. Also, click like and subscribe on this video if you'd like more of this type of content. There are going to be more of these in the weeks to come. I'm going to do one of these one a week, and then there'll be other tips video, which is not a content audit, but just a tips video that will be coming out. So there'll be 2 videos a week from me on this channel. Click like, subscribe, click the bell, and all the good things. Until next time, that's it from me. Bye for now.